Guys, welcome to Home Sweet Homeschool. If you're new here, my name is Ashley and I'm a homeschooling mom to one. And in today's video, I'm going to share with you some reasons why we love Gather Around Homeschool. This video is in collaboration with Jerry over at Boy Boss Mama Homeschool. And if you haven't checked out her channel yet, I'm going to link it down below. And I want you to go check her out and hit that subscribe button because she shares so many great ideas that go along with Gather Around Homeschool. She has a range of ages of her children, and so she shares sensory tubs and different activities that she picks for her boys, and you're just going to find so many great ideas over at her channel, so go and check her out. She is also going to be sharing why they love Gather Around Homeschool, so make sure you like her video after you go and watch this one. So I do have some notes. I'm going to be looking at those. And like I said, we love Gather Around for many, many reasons, and having to narrow it down was actually quite hard. But I decided that I would narrow it down to 5 things that we really love about Gather Around. So let's get started. First of all, we have been using Gather Around since its beginning. We started with North American Birds, and we've done almost all the units, not all the mini units and things like that, because it is impossible for us to get through all of those units in a year, but we've done quite a few and we really, really love it. And I just like to share the love with anybody that will listen. So here we go. One reason that I really love Gather Around Homeschool, and that you may like it, it may work for you, is I love the fact that it is a unit study. Unit studies are excellent ways for kids to learn because they make connections. They show kids how science and history and all of that can be woven together. If you think about it, the way that we live in our day-to-day lives is just everything is connected. Our day is not separated by, oh, this is only history and oh, this is only math. Things are connected in real life, and that's what I love about unit studies. They're so great at making connections, and Gather Around does an excellent job of putting it all together. Love that idea. I love the fact that we are not separating our day into the different subjects. Everything is just mixed together, and that is one thing I really, really love about Gather Around. Second thing I really love about Gather Around is the community that I have built because of using Gather Around. I have met so many wonderful families, mamas, daddies, everything, through YouTube, through our Facebook community, the Gather Around Homeschool Facebook community, and through the app. So many wonderful families, and we're all there to help each other. We all try to help answer each other's questions, whether it be printing problems, or what should I order, or what book should we be reading, or what could I add to my unit. The community for Gather Around is very, very strong, and it is just something like no other. So if you're looking for a strong homeschool support group, Gather Around may be for you because you will find it through the app and through the Facebook community. Also, if you go on the app or in the Facebook community, there are so many files and resources at your fingertips to use if you so choose with the units. I don't know many curriculums that offer that. I don't see that a lot. And just the fact that I can start a new unit and I can run to the app and see what other families have already shared, it really takes the load off of me. And I hope that what I share helps out another family. So community is the second reason why I really love Gather Around Homeschool. The third thing that we really like, I want to try to say we because my son and I, of course, are both using it. The third thing I love is, or that we look forward to about it, is that every 5 to 6 weeks, we get to do a new unit. I don't know about you guys, but I don't like for things to stay the same. Like, it gets stale and it gets boring. And I think that's part of the reason why we really like Gather Around is we get to really dive deep into a subject for 5 to 6 weeks, and then we get to do something new. And I think it's just because we like change around here. We like to change things up. And having, a new unit every 5 to 6 weeks really gives us something to look forward to, and it keeps us excited throughout the year. I keep seeing videos about, oh, we've reached the end of the year and we're like in this slump and it's getting boring. And I'm like, we're not. We're about to start transportation and botany at the same time, and we're really excited about it. So if you're looking for something that's going to offer you some change and something to look forward to, you may want to use Gather Around. All right, so that was number 3 reason. Number 4, I really love the freedom that we get through using Gather Round. Now, you already get a lot of freedom if you're homeschooling in general. There's tons of freedom in the fact that you chose to homeschool. But what I love about Gather Round is it doesn't take up our whole day. We know through research that kids sitting in a classroom or just sitting at home all day from like 9 to 3 doesn't mean that they're learning more or better than other children. And what I love about Gather Round is it takes us about an hour and a half to 2 hours, and we really dive deep while we're there, and we learn a lot. The evidence is there. I know my son's learning. I can see that he's learning through communication with him. You know, even after we've been long done with those units, I can tell that he's learning. He's so interested in it, and so he gives me a good 1.5, 2 hours of his time, and then we get to go live out the rest of our day. You know, if we want to go spend the rest of the day outside, or we want to go somewhere, or he wants to pursue something else that he's interested in, we have the time to do it. We have the time and the flexibility to do it because Gather Round's not taking up our whole day. And so it's so nice how flexible it is. Along with the flexibility of it, it's very open and go. You can do it exactly as it is, and if you want to add more, it's flexible enough that you can add more to it. And if you check out the app and the Facebook community, you'll see all the wonderful things that people are doing with this. And you can take a little bit from here and there, or you can use it exactly like it is. That's what's great about it. It's super flexible, time-wise and activity-wise. So that's another reason why I like it. But when I was really sitting there thinking, why do I love it so much? This is my main reason. When we came out of public school, and I say we because I was a teacher for 13 years, my son attended public school up until 2nd grade, and then he went to a year of private school. And when we came out of all of that, my son really hated learning. He hated school. He didn't like any mention of learning or school. He thought he was terrible at math. It was just a big mess. And it took us about a year and a half to kind of reach the point where, you know, we needed something else. And when we discovered Gather Round and we started using Gather Round, it totally changed the whole atmosphere of our home. It gave me exactly what I'd been looking for, and what I was looking for was I just wanted my son to be happy. I wanted him to enjoy learning again, to be passionate about what he's learning, and that is what I get from Gather Round. At the end of the day, we're excited about what we learned, and we're looking forward to the next day because it's not just another day of school. It's not just another day of opening up books and finishing another worksheet. It's exciting. All of the lessons are exciting. The experiments we get to do, the extra videos that we watch, if we go on field trips, it's all very exciting. And it has taught him how to find information on his own and how to be a lifelong learner. And that is what I want for him. At the end of the day, I want our relationship to be stronger. And Gather Round does that too, because there's no fussing and fighting about school anymore. We like to sit around together and do these units and learn together. There's no tears and crying. And you can have that too. I promise you, you can. And so that's what I love about it. It has helped our relationship. It has changed the atmosphere in our home. And bottom line, my son loves learning again. He's confident, he's passionate, and he loves learning. So that to me is reason enough to know that this curriculum works. And that is why I love it. So yes, I could go on and on and on about all the things I love about it. We could sit here all day, but I'm not going to bore you to death. What I want to do next is interview my son and kind of get his thoughts on it, because you never know what they're going to say. He may have a different view than I do. So I'm going to ask him some questions about what his favorite units were, and I'll share mine along with him. And I'm going to add that into the video. So let's move on to that. All right, so if you haven't met Daniel yet, this is Daniel. He's in all of our day in the life videos, obviously. And he so graciously decided he would come and help me with my video. So he's going to tell you what he loves about Gather Round Homeschool.
Well, got the camera. I don't know what to say.
What do you love about it? Did your mind go blank?
Yeah.
Okay.
That the I can't think.
What do you like about it? Do you look forward to doing it every day?
Yeah, I do look forward to doing it, and I like the way the pictures look and stuff.
Oh, you like the artwork?
Yeah, the
Okay.
artwork's
Would you rather do something that took us all day long, or separated into subjects, or do you like the way that it's laid
I like
out?
the way it's just one and everything. It's just like one thing.
Because what do you like to do with the rest of your day?
Play Fortnite.
Yeah, you like to play Fortnite. You like to go outside.
Yeah.
Yeah, you do lots of other things, don't you? Okay. So if you had to pick your top 3 units that we've done, what would you pick?
I would
Top
pick
3.
invention, space, and human body.
Really? You like human body? I didn't think you liked human body. I would go with, my top 3 would probably be inventions, artist. Oh, this is hard. Oh, probably North America. I like when we did North America.
North America.
You like North America? I liked all of them. It's hard. It's really hard to pick. So you said invention, space, and human body.
Yeah.
All right. There you go. Anything else you want to add?
Have a good day.
All right. Thank you so much. You've heard it from Daniel. So I want to thank Jerry for coming up with the idea for this collaboration. Make sure you go check out her channel, give her a like, and subscribe to her channel and see her reasons for loving Gather Round Homeschool. If you have any questions about Gather Round, leave them down below. I'm getting ready to do a Gather Round Homeschool Q&A, and I need all the questions. I've got some really good ones so far. I cannot wait to answer. You can ask me anything. There's nothing off limits. I will give you my honest answers. So if you have any questions, let me know. Put them down in the comments. And as always, thank you so much for watching.